All right, this here is the math box on page 263. All right, here we go. Adam has a couch that is 7 feet long. That's big enough to fit a couple of his friends. And 2 end tables that are 18 inches wide. If he puts one end table at each end of the couch, how many feet? Oh, feet. They're talking inches, and now they're talking feet. Well, they're talking feet, actually, then they start talking inches. So let's take those 18 inches and 18 inches. We got 2 of them. We add them up, and we get 36 inches. We got to make that into feet. Well, kids, you might not have known this, but there are 12 inches in every foot. So if you take that number of inches, you divide it by 12, that's going to spit you out with 3 feet. Plus your 7 feet is 10 feet. And look at this, isn't that just a pretty little path that we just follow across that beautiful whiteboard? That's the answer. You heard it here. Let's go to number 2. Carlene is working on a rectangular puzzle that is 11/12 of a foot by 1 2/3 feet. I wonder how she measured that, because no one ever uses thirds of feet, children, ever. They say inches, they don't say third, but let's move on. Let me not get technical here. What's the area? Area, we multiply. That's your number model right there. This is a train wreck. You can't do that. No. Let's make it improper. So 11/12 times 3, 5 thirds. You go 3 times 1 is 3, plus the 2 is the 5. The third just stays the same. It's not going nowhere. Okay, now we multiply. That's going to get you 55 over 36. You can't walk around with a numerator taller than your denominator. That's just not cool. That's all top heavy. How many fit into there? One of them does. How many are left over? I'm going to go with 1936. 1 and 1936 square feet. That's the unit. That is a weird number. Okay, let's go on to the next problem. If I made a mistake, I'm sure one of you is going to tell me. All right, number 3. Tell right where you're going to find the length, area of, okay, amount of water in a pool. That's 3 dimensions, kids. That's volume. B, the distance from your school to your home. We're not talking about the hills. We're just talking distance. That's going to be length. C, the amount of paper needed to cover a bulletin board. That's the amount of space on a flat surface. That's area. Number 4, okay, we'll write the value of the digits. Oh, that's 6. Good Lord, what is that? That's a 6 billion. That's a B. That's a billion. Unlike the T in trillion, that's the stimulus package that's getting pushed through Congress right now. But let's not talk about that. And the next thing is a 5. And that's the 100 million spot. Then we got an 8. That looks like a 10 million spot to me. And then we got a 2. Well, that's just a million spot. I mean, come on, give me some variation here. And then the 3, now we're going to get something different. That's going to be the 100,000 spot. It's like a $100,000 bar, which you can sometimes still find around Halloween. Those are the best ones. I love those. Except they call them 100 grand bars now. That's not what they call them when I was a kid. They call them a $100,000 bar. Okay, next, in and out. Boom, we're in and we're out. All right, 0, 1, 2, beep, an 8. And here we got beep, 1/4. 1/8, that's just sticking off here all by itself, and a 2. The way you do this one, start at the bottom. 8, 2. What'd you do to go this way? It's exact divide by 4 to me. That's, oh, it makes you do a times rule. Well, dividing by 4 is the same as the smart ones. You got it. I know you did. It's multiplying times 1/4. It's the same thing. So 1 times a 4th is a 4th. 2 times a 4th. You're like, what's 0 times a 4th? It's just 0. Don't make things difficult now. 2 times a 4th. You're like, I don't know what that is. Tops times tops is 2. Bottoms times bottoms is 4. Oh, guess what? That's a half. 2/4 or a half, either one. Now this one is a little trickier. All right, so I've got to think dividing by 4. If I'm going this way, I could do timesing by 4. That's easier. Let's do 1/8 times 4. 1/8 times 4. I make that 4/1. And then I've got 4 and I got 8. 4/8, which is a half. Look at that. That works. Okay. I do believe we just did that. Now we're just done. Now it's time for the home link. Get out your 7.10 and get on that now.